Warning, this video does contain spoilers. It is a review, not me telling you if you should buy it, not me doing a spoiler-free review. You have been warned at the start of this video. Enjoy. Hello everyone, my name is Seantoro Kimara, and let's take a slice at the review for this game. Let's get it. Now, this game, Life is Strange, True Colors, this game was brilliant. I loved it, and honestly, this is just me personally, but Square Enix with Life is Strange games is just brilliant. All of them. Even the second one, which was my least favorite. I honestly did not like that one. They tried to do the whole border patrol type beat stuff. I couldn't rock with that. I could not rock with that. I'm not Hispanic, but I could not rock with that. Okay. It was just a very, and then they made it so that Sean's brother had powers and not Sean himself. That's so stupid. That was so dumb. Like, it was interesting, but it was stupid nonetheless. Like, your choices at that point barely mattered. So yeah. This game was brilliant. The choices in this game had me conflicted most of the time. So conflicted, I had to use Siri and my Amazon Echo to use choices. I know that's bad and it's only good to use your own choices, but a lot of them would be like, oh, if I said this one, it would be the same as using this choice, but a little worse. So which one should I say? Well, I choose this one, but it was the bad option. So then I would have to restart and choose the other option. Or one wouldn't specify and like tell me what it really meant. Like the instance where they asked me if I heard Gabe's call. Like, I wasn't there, but it didn't say that I wasn't there. It just said, did you hear that he told you, or did you hear the call? I've got to finish my shift. And they didn't even, the choice wasn't even, did you hear the call or not? Like, it was a very weird instance. Anyway, yeah, the choices in this game, they hit hard, and so does the game's like way of showing emotion in most of the characters, because, well, that's the main point of the game, you know, is true colors, so you can see their emotions. That's Alex's power, after all. We're gonna touch on that a little bit later, but yeah, that aspect of the game is super cool. The choices, they're perfect, and I wouldn't change a thing other than the fact that half the choices I got were, actually, most of the choices I got were good. The only choices I think were really bad were or didn't matter was me breaking Mac up with what's her name. Like, they were just not going to be together in the end, probably anyway. And one of the things they said that they got back together or something like that. That was some goofy shit. But in the end, after that, and Charlotte, that whole stupid fiasco, when I took away her anger, what would have happened if I didn't? She would have lashed out at the Spring Festival or some shit like that. Like, me personally, and this is just me, I would not have let that happen. That's just me, though. That's just me. But yeah, in this game, oh yeah, the side quests, the little side things you can do on the little side. So when you can scan little random things such as cracks, there could be a book on the table, and you could scan that and see the backstory behind it. Or you could help somebody with their dog or bird, like that bird watcher who was trying to one up Ryan. Oh, we're gonna touch on him in a minute. Nah, we're gonna touch on that bastard in a minute. I'm sorry for swearing so much, but it's just, this game is so perfect, and the amount of motion in this game is so beautiful. I swear to God, bruh. Anyway, but yeah, the side quests in this game are also really cool. You can see what I'm doing right now, getting the missing music. So yeah, let's move on to the next aspect of the game. Outcomes and etc. And then I'll just go to other stuff that I have to think of. This right here, since I was using a controller, it was vibrating for what you're about to see right now. So every outcome in the game, they would hit hard. For example, if I had to take someone's emotions, I could really feel the emotion I was stealing from someone. If I had to slap someone, I could feel the slap, like me beating up Mac. When I jumped in to intervene, I could feel the punches in the controller. I could feel that, and yeah, that was really good. Another thing about like outcomes, the group outcomes, which is what like everyone got, like the percentage of people who did this. A lot of people were like didn't.
Why are you sad?
A lot of people told the old lady that Gabe died. She has Alzheimer's. You trying to break her heart more than once, bruh? Not only that, but she gonna forget it 5 minutes later. Like, there's no point in doing that. Might as well keep her in the dark while she has Alzheimer's so she can live a happier life. Okay? Come on, man. She'll figure it out on her own anyway. It won't matter. Come on, man. Anyway, yeah, this scene had me shook. I was like, bruh, I knew Jed was the villain all along. Naming your kid Jedediah is the worst thing you could do. That's like naming your kid Cliff, Clifford, Bartholomew. I have to think of another name. Cletus or Cassidy. Cletus Cassidy. One of the two. Or both. It don't matter. Yo, Cletus is crazy though. Cletus is crazy. But yeah, the outcomes in this game hit harder than a fucking brick. And so do the controls in the game too. Like as soon as she gets shot in a minute, you're finna see what happens, bruh. All right, so then I'll show y'all what happens here, and then I'll go to the next section. All right, let's go.
But Typhon made me a deal. A way to save my town. Give my boy a normal life. I never wanted Gabe to get hurt.
Go to hell.
Okay, our third segment is environment. The environments in this game are as beautiful as Life is Strange 1 and 2. And you know what? I'll even say Before the Storm, and even though Before the Storm is the same as 1, but you know, the environments there will always be something new to look at. There will always be something new to interact with, such as I think chapter 3 where we had the LARP, and it was like an RPG, a live action RPG. Yeah. So yeah, that was really fun, and the environment changed as soon as Ethan got his sword. I'm gonna also put a spoiler warning in the beginning of the video for the people who are seeing this now, just so you know it's a review. Okay, not me saying if you should buy it or not, which you should. You should get it and get the deluxe bundle so you can get Life is Strange 1 and Before the Storm. They're upgraded, so I wouldn't get the other ones because that's basically paying for the same thing for like double the price. So just buy the deluxe so you can get another game on top of it. It won't come with Life is Strange 2. It'll just come with 1 and Before the Storm. But yeah, the environments in this game are perfect. You can scan for random stuff, get their backstories. Um, you can also change clothes whenever you're playing as Alex. Also, we're going to get on that in a second as well. Same like I said with Ryan and all that. But yeah, the environments are so beautiful. So beautiful. And I would kill to just like multiple times while streaming, I was screenshotting. Half the time I was just screenshotting every single view. It was just so beautiful. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next section. Y'all could continue to watch what goes on in the scene. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. And finally, the final aspect of the game, the characters. The characters are so... The interaction with the characters, they hit you like a brick. They hit you like a train whenever something happens. Such as my favorite character in the game, Steph. Bruh, Steph is like me for real. Steph is for real me. Steph is for real like me. She a vibe, bruh. Steph is a whole vibe. And my least favorite character, I don't have one. And that's why this game is so perfect. This game doesn't have any least favorite characters. If I had to rank the characters, I could put them on a tier list. They would all be at the same tier. They would be my favorite characters, and then everyone else on the same tier. Now, if I were to say the characters that I had a tough time with, it would be Ryan, because Ryan is a backstabbing bastard, traitor-ass nigga, double-sided fucking sword. What's the other thing that nigga is? A snake. That nigga switched up at the end of the game, so that nigga can go rot in hell, sitting on the roof. He got cucked. Fuck that nigga. He probably like nah, I can't say that. I can't say that. But yeah, Ryan, we smoking that Ryan pack. Eleanor, I pray for her. I pray for Eleanor. Riley, if her and Matt got back together after I broke them up, I was going to in GTA, I was gonna have a massacre. I was gonna go in GTA and have a massacre. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, and Steph, the relationship I made with Steph in the game, this is about to sound so fucking down bad. It was fun. It was actually kind of fun. I didn't expect it to be as fun as it was gonna be in like other kind of games. But yeah, it was actually really cool and really chill and fun. So yeah. Charlotte, I hated her. I'm sorry. I hated her. I don't know why they had to do my girl like that. The only black character in the game, we had to do her like that. Gabe, well fucking done. Well fucking done. Y'all did it. Y'all did something good. Y'all did something good with Gabe. And the other characters are all the same. They're all cool. Ducky is also a fire character. W character. Another thing, I think that the final chapter was probably the most important, if not the fourth chapter as well, because the final chapter was a therapy session, if not for Alex. We're going around helping people, and she is the most broken person in this whole game. We're going around helping people with their emotions, but Alex is so empty and just derived of all emotion. But that's why we need people, that's why we need the people around us to give us that kind of emotion, to give us that one little push. And that's also what everyone else feels, such as what you're seeing right now, that Steph is feeling. She needed Alex to make her feel that way. But yeah, I feel like this game was perfect. If I had to rank this game, it would be a 10 out of 10. The same thing I said with Dead Alive Real Reincarnation. That game was also really perfect, in my opinion. This game... Oh, well, there was only one flaw, but it was just the bugs and little glitches. There was also a glitch in the audio, but I mean, we can just fix that, right? There's always time to fix it. It's just a tiny little bug, and y'all can always just roll out an update. So there's nothing wrong with that. And here's another instance of scenery. Look at that. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. This has been Seantoro Kimara. I'm gonna roll out a Beater's Corner. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful journey that is Life is Strange True Colors. I will try to play the first one and Before the Storm soon, but not like that soon, just like in the near future. Not too near, but near. Okay? Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.
Woo!